Hi, everybody. This is Moonlight Tarot here. Today, we're going to be performing a reading on Miss Wendy Williams. Um, she's been going through a lot, and thank God that she divorced Kelvin Hunter. And there's been recent gossip that she's been over here with a new man. So, we're just going to do a little catch up on her. We're going to go ahead and read her energy, see how she's going after the divorce process, see what her relationship is with her son right now, and see what's going to be happening in the future of her career. Let's begin. So, one of my first questions that I've been wanting to ask is, will the Wendy Williams show continue? Because when I read on her before, I got that there was a possibility of the Wendy Williams show just going off air. So let's see. Zach Spirit. Okay. So we have there's something better, ask help for others, and take action. The first thing that I'm getting is that Wendy Williams is not letting up. Like, she definitely wants to keep this show running no matter what. If there's one thing that I can tell you about her energy, it's that she's a workaholic to the T. I don't know what her sign is. I don't really know any of her Oh, yes, I do. Actually, I know she's a Cancer, but she has a lot of caps somewhere. I know that for sure because she means business, and her business comes before everything. And the issue, though, that I'm getting is that she could be doing something else that works better for her Graves' disease, something that doesn't stress her out as much. She's already stressed out because of her family life. She can be doing something that is more calming for her because she is getting older up in age. I keep having like this idea of her going back to radio, or actually not radio, podcasting. That's what I'm getting. She could be doing a podcast, and although it won't get as much attention as the Wendy Williams show has gotten, she's already made it. People are going to remember this woman. She doesn't have anything else to prove, so she can make the rest of her money by doing a podcast. I know that's what Oprah does. So that's something that she needs to consider, and she needs to consider not trying to overwork herself. So let's see. Let's read more into it. Will the Wendy Williams show continue? Yeah. So the cards are kind of telling me the same thing. She knows that it's time to bounce. It's like it is over and done. I am tired. I'm tired. First chakra here. This is the first chakra means grounding. It's the root chakra. And this is what makes her comfortable. So, of course, she doesn't want to give that up. But at the same time, she knows that it's time to go. She knows. Your seventh chakra is reversed, and this is usually your guidance system. She knows that it's time to go, but she doesn't want to give it up. That's what she knows. But the show doesn't seem to be making as much money as it used to anyway. Or actually, no. What I'm getting here is the divorce. She lost a lot of money because of that divorce, and I'm just getting that because of everything that happened with Mr. Kelvin Hunter, the show will not be ringing in as much money as it used to. And she lost a lot of money. So it feels like, I don't want to say a win-lose or lose-lose, but it really does feel like a loss for her in some form. And yeah, it's the energy is the same as I read a long time ago for another client who asked me about Wendy. Basically, I don't see it continuing. I don't know when it's going to end, but it is going to end, and it does seem fairly soon. If she continues to to continue the Wendy Williams show, it will be out of pure ego, and she will not be following her guidance. And it really does seem like a 50-50 right now. It really seems like a 50-50. But I think, and this is just my interpretation, I feel that the universe is giving her signs on why it's time for her to go. She's been overworking herself for a while. I feel like the reason why things kind of feel like falling apart, like she had a tower moment, is because the universe is trying to tell her it is time to move on. She has to move on to find her inner peace. That's why you have yin here, and that's why you have victory reverse. She has to move on in order to find her inner peace. Y'all don't mind my hands, they're ashy. I put on lotion, but I have eczema, so it's just going to be what it is. So next up, I'm going to ask about her relationship with her son. Spirit, what's Wendy Williams' relationship like with Kevin Jr.? What's Wendy Williams' relationship like with Kevin Jr. right now? Okay. Rest and rejuvenation, the world, storm warning, anxiety. I don't know if you can see that, angel of balance, and it's not the best. It's not where it could be. Her relationship is not necessarily where it could be, but it's not necessarily in a bad way. I do see that they've gotten over a few things. I just hear him saying, like, did it have to happen like this though? Did you have to go back to drugs essentially? Did everything have to fall apart like this in public? But and also I do feel that Kevin Jr. was I want to say it's not belittling. I think it was just questioning his mom's, what's the word? Questioning her integrity, questioning why she continued to do some of the things that she did when she know that her husband was messing around. Like, he doesn't understand. He thinks that she did make things worse by her neglecting what was going on in the household. That's how he feels. And with Wendy, I'm seeing that, everything is just overwhelming for her, but she's trying the best that she can. And that's why we have the angel of balance here in the middle. Like, they're finding their peace right now. They're getting over everything that happened to them this year, and they're trying to move on. But let's go ahead and explain this. Goddess of the Moon reverse. Spirit, please explain this card. Why it's reversed. Yeah. So the cards are basically saying what I said before. Like, their relationship could be better. I do think that the goddess of the moon reverse is not Wendy. I actually think it is Kevin Jr. I think that he just feels judged. He feels judged. He doesn't feel like, I do feel like he has a group of close friends that don't hold what's happening with his family to him. Like, they don't hold that over his head. But I do feel that he thinks he can't walk out in public. He can't really walk around campus because I think he's in college. I'm not sure. He can't really do the things that he would normally do because of all the BS that's been going on in the household and how it came out to the public. So I do have that sense of feeling that he's like, I don't feel comfortable. He's not comfortable. People are judging him. He's not happy. He doesn't really know what to do about it. And that's probably why the anxiety is back there too, because he has anxiety over it. He has anxiety over what's going to happen to his family. He has anxiety over what's going to happen with his mom. So although their relationship can be better, it is getting there. It's not great yet, but it is getting there. Okay. Spirit, please explain the relationship between Wendy Williams and this new man that she's seen with. What's their relationship like? Okay. See, I'm over here reading comments saying, oh, this is not a real relationship. Ain't no way this is a real relationship. But something actually may be happening here. With his feelings, that is. This relationship feels like a win and a loss. I mean, it's so soon. It's so soon that I don't feel like Wendy has completely gone through her healing process yet. And that is actually taking away from the connection that they can have. But I don't see them giving up, but they do have issues here. Definitely issues with communication, with issues with saying that they're going to do this, they're going to do that. It's not happening. But I mean, if this card isn't clear enough, Spirit, explain caring connections reverse. Yeah, okay. She's just not healed, guys. Wendy Williams is not healed enough to be in this type of relationship. Like, the guy is definitely interested in her, but she's not healed. And a lot of her inner fears are going to come up with this relationship. Like, it's so sad that she's been in a relationship for over, I want to say over 20 years. She's been married to that man. And she never gave herself the time to heal after 20 years. Going to a new man is not a way to heal, and she's about to learn that the hard way. Because whatever she had hopes for this relationship, I don't really see it coming about. Explain victory reversed. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, it won't last. It doesn't seem to be a lasting relationship. No. But he likes her. I mean, of course, the energy can change. It can last. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't really see it lasting where the energy stands right now. I see a lot of neglect. That's the word that Spirit keeps telling me. Neglect. Like, I see that Wendy is neglecting her feelings. I see that these two are neglecting each other. Wendy is a workaholic, and he's learning that the hard way. And I don't really know. I would say the percentage of how this relationship can be saved right now seems like a 40%. 60% is not going to last. So we'll see the outcome. One last question. Where is Kelvin and Wendy Williams' relationship right now? Where is Kelvin and Wendy Williams' relationship right now? All right, so I asked, where is Kelvin, his real name, where is Kelvin and Wendy Williams' relationship right now? And it's weird. It's a weird energy here. I asked, where is Wendy Williams and Kelvin Hunter's relationship right now? And it's a weird energy here. It's weird. I'm definitely picking up on the public fallout. The public fallout just kind of made things worse than what it has to be. It was already going to be bad. So imagine something really bad going really worse, and then you have almost like the worst case scenario. I don't really want to call it the worst case scenario, because although I feel like Wendy's neglect of the situation did make it worse than it had to be, I feel like her I feel like her spirits are basically saying like this is a good thing because she's going to benefit more towards the end. Because if she never had this wake up call, she would have been burdened by him for the rest of her life. And she wouldn't have been able to accomplish as much as she wants to do. So although, we say like what we view it was like the worst case scenario, I really do feel like her spirits are saying this was a great outcome. Now she's free. So, but that's the message I'm getting intuitively. I'm seeing that she's very anxious about Kevin because I feel like he has something under his sleeve and he's trying to basically harass her for more money, harass her for more of her things. He's trying to basically figure out a way to get his income because him and Sharina are living off of her money. And holding a heart here. Yeah, what's crazy is I just, and y'all are gonna be like, what? That's no true. That's not true. No way. That can't happen. I do genuinely feel like Kelvin still likes Wendy. I feel that he still wants her. Explain storm warning. What's gonna happen here? Yeah. It's a weird energy. I also do think that they're saying, I don't really know. I do feel, though, that Kelvin loves Sharina more than he loves Wendy. He loves Sharina more. But the problem with him is that he feels very greedy. It's a very greedy energy with him. And he's not going to get what he wants. But I do see it's like, I just see I'm trying to pick up on his energy, but it's really weird. And I'm going to pull a few more cards, see if another deck can help. Spirit, how does Kevin feel about Wendy right now? The family's broken. But, I mean, everything that I'm getting is literally, Yeah, guys, Kelvin is still in love with Wendy. It's crazy. It is crazy. I'm not even going to question it no more. Kelvin is still in love with Wendy, y'all. Still in love with her. Still in love with her. I think that he's happy with Sharina, but he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. I never really got that saying, so I'm just saying he wants chocolate cake, but he also wants strawberry cake. And the problem is that he can't have both because he's going over his calorie limit when he does. And he does, like, it's like he wants a way to, he wants to heal it. Like, he wants to mend the relationship. I hate to say this, but for some odd reason, I really feel like he thinks that he can ease his way back into Wendy's brain, back into her her mental, and possibly use her for his benefit again. I really feel like that's what he could do. And I really feel like that's what he wants to do, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to do it. And I don't think it's going to work out. But Wendy, it's not like Wendy doesn't still have feelings for him as well. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But as far as I'm concerned, he definitely still has feelings for Wendy. He loves both women. He still loves both women. He wants both. He wants his entree, and he wants his appetizer. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I have time for today. If any of you guys are readers and you read on celebrities, let me know what you get in the comments about Wendy Williams, because I mean, I like to snoop in sometimes on different celebrities. So if you guys get anything different, or if you get anything that was like my reading, let me know below. And if you're not a reader and you were just interested, you can leave a comment too. That's great. See you guys next time. Gonna go ahead and see who else I can read on. So toodles.